Hey, says we're live. Well, good day, everybody. I'm here with a message for the truckers. I really want to talk with the truckers. You guys are so valuable. You men, male and female, you're so valuable. I'm not even sure where to start with this, except that I don't want you to make a mistake, and I want you to make the most powerful moves you can make. So, who am I and why am I here talking with you? Because you're going to, I want to explain a few things. You're on your way to a foreign land to protest the enemy who has almost vacated that foreign land, that 10 square miles known as DC. That's foreign territory. That is the enemy. There's others who can explain this really well. And Mark Christopher is a fellow I think you should pay attention to. And I'm going to play a little bit of his YouTube just to introduce you and to get you over there so you can listen to him, because he is a recognized authority the world over. And I'm just a guy who's been beating it from the bottom up. So I got about 130 videos or so dealing with our freedom and our liberty. And it started for me with a breakthrough in medical, in our health. So anyways, that was 2015. Fast forward to here. Last year, this time I was a slave. That's a fact. I'm not a slave anymore. My notice of liability can facilitate that for you. You're alive. You're not dead. Mark Christopher is going to talk in a language that I don't really talk. I talk in a little bit different language, but we say a lot of the same things. And he is validating a lot of what I have been teaching, which is how to be free, how to own your authority. Now, fraud eviscerates everything. So the fiction courts, it's such a complicated mess. However, we're in a world-changing event, and things are going to really change. So regardless of what happens, you truckers all sticking together, especially you independents, the independent truckers and the contract truckers, they've both got very powerful opportunities. So here in Michigan, I'm dealing with a corrupt governor, corrupt sheriffs, military doesn't respond. I've done everything through the postal court. It's a powerful place to hold your court. So our sheriffs are the highest law enforcement officers, and they've got a duty, and we're going to educate them. So I have a suit to file on 81 sheriffs and under sheriffs. It's ready to be served. It's going to be done through the Constitutional Accountability Committee, along with the People's Bureau of Investigation. It's all going to be documented. I'm inviting any of you truckers to get involved with the Constitutional Accountability Committee and or the People's Bureau of Investigation and make a difference. I'm really impressed at the way you're band together. And we see what happened in other areas like Canada, how the people all band with the truckers. So, we got your back. Protesting the enemy is not the way to win a war. We've got to come together. We've got to deal with our sheriffs. That one man in that county can make all the difference for us. Now, all of them are spending their time outside of their jurisdiction with the enemy in these corrupt fiction courts. And they take their advice from the enemy. And if you have a problem, you're going to get advised, go talk to the enemy. Go talk to a bar attorney. I'm going to play a little bit of Mark Christopher right now to introduce you to him.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'll get straight to the point. At the moment, the so-called de facto governments, as well as the governments, the centralization, as well as the Federal Reserve, hold you in what is known as the powers of attorney. That powers of attorney allows anybody that is holding that power of attorney to conduct your affairs in all matters. What does that mean? When you signed up for a credit card or a mortgage, or when you signed up to anything with Washington, D.C., or with the Bank of England, or with your governments, they are not really your governments, I withdraw that, with the so-called de facto governments. With it accompanied what is known as a power of attorney. That general power of attorney gives them sweeping powers. This means that they can decide what food you eat, what type of education you get, when you live, when you die, what organs can be removed from your body, whether you're alive or dead, what type of education you receive, and what type of news you receive, and what type of monies you get to spend. The list would be so extensive, it would be 100 representation of the situation that the Canadians, the Americans, the English, the Europeans, the Africans, the Indians, and the rest of them find themselves in. So I will now tell you, as you know, if you reverse that all powers of attorney, that power of attorney, with the people that hold it, in fact, it is the Federal Reserve Bank in each country in the world that holds that power of attorney, that conduct your affairs.
Okay. So you got an introduction to Mark Christopher. The title, this one was released today, Modern Money Mechanics. Modern Money Mechanics. Mark Christopher. It's a 30-minute video. It's well worth your time to watch it. The Americans Notice of Liability. Set your status, your standing, and your jurisdiction in the highest court, the People's Court. And if you want to put a case on anybody, you do it through the postal court. And this is what Mark Christopher is going to tell you. And this is what I've done with all my cases. I've won them all. So we need to arrest these parasites. Mark Christopher is going to tell you about that. We need law enforcement. All the state police, city police, village police, they're all bylaw officers. And every one of them is all trespassing. The one we can have effect with is the sheriff, and he's the highest law enforcement officer. There's only 83 counties here in Michigan to deal with. So truckers, I'm welcoming you. Join the Constitutional Accountability Committee. Join in with the People's Bureau of Investigation. Follow them, become an agent. But don't make a mistake of protesting the enemy in a foreign land that's vacated. Use your power to deal with the sheriffs. That's what you independent truckers can do. And we can do this all over the country. But I have a definite plan here. If the paperwork is prepared, it's ready to be delivered. So I'll welcome you to join in. Please follow Mark Christopher and follow me. Follow my YouTube videos. Join me on Telegram. Information's in the description. All right. Bless you all. Much love. Thanks for your time.